Video game is not something people generally associate with blind people.
Star Gladiator.
Most fighting games today have a practice mode. So when I get a new game, I go into practice mode and find a character that I like. So you might ask how I decide which character I like. Well, I usually prefer the female characters. Not because they look good, maybe they do, but because they sound more distinct.
June.
I like to hear my
Talent.
characters very clearly. So usually a female character or someone who has a very distinctive voice. That's usually my first choice. So I pick the character I want, and then I start pushing keys just to familiarize with speed and how she's supposed to sound. So what I just did there, I realized that I pressed the A button 3 times. She'll does one slash and two kick. How I know it's a two kick? Because kick sounds different than slash. That's a slash. That's a slash. You can hear the like a blade biting into flesh kind of sound, and that's a kick. A more blunted impact. It was in, I guess it was the 90s. Yeah, I guess it was like year 1990. My brothers, they would go to the local arcade every day after school and play on the large arcade console there. And since I didn't know how to play, I was forced to stand there and listen to them play, and often I got really bored with that. So one day, my younger brother said to me, "Well, why don't you learn how to play?" I said, "How can I? Yeah, I can't see what the heck is going on the screen." He said, "Well, it's very simple. It's like two people fighting, like one on the left, one on the right, and you listen to them, and you can, you just have to memorize what they sound like when they get hit or when you hit someone, and the various moves. You just have to memorize the sound." I thought, really? That simple? So he said, "Here, I'll," and we put in a couple more coins, and we went into versus mode. So he was player one, and I was player two, and he showed me how to execute my first ever Hadoken, my first ever Shoryuken on Ryu. And after that, rather than spending time playing himself, he would teach me how to play, and eventually I got to the point where I could hold my own against my sighted peers. I'm just going to do this on a normal level
Star Gladiator.
because I can't remember how to set difficulty on this thing. So this is the default normal level difficulty, and here we are. Unfortunately, for a blind person, for the most part, fighting games are the only ones that's really easy for us to play. We don't need to worry about where to go and be able to read text or see the maps. So fighting games, like my younger brother said then, it's relatively simple. Two people, and you just do your moves and try to block other person's attack, and try to beat them. Simple as that. That's how I started my gaming life.
Game over.